Hey everybody, it's Jen. After my last vlog, I kind of thought I wasn't very clear in my thoughts, so I kind of drew a picture. Let's see. There you go. See that? You start off around usually in awesome. You're very happy, grinning, you're thinking of all the weight you're going to lose. You've eaten recently, you're not hungry. Then you kind of move on to good. Good can last a while or it can be short. It kind of depends on you know, how hungry you are and how happy you are to be dieting and how long it's been since your last round or other diets if you've done something else. And then you move on to, it's backwards. And you move on to okay. And as long as you're in those first, this is hard. As long as you're in those first three things in here, you're good. And you can do things to stay, or at least help stay in that awesome, good, okay range. Like, you can watch JHCG vlogs. They're motivating. You can join a site like MyFitnessPal and, you know, kind of like Facebook, chat back and forth with each other and show each other what you're eating and get help and get encouragement and help others, and it's great. You can blog yourself, like a lot of us on YouTube do. You can try new foods and recipes. Nilihcg just made P2 gummy candy. JBmommifer just made egg white cookies. P2. A little bit mop, but only slightly. And both are on my list to make hay, you know, if it keeps me happy. You can always kind of do an opposite. You can stay busy and stay away from food and stay away from thinking about food, you know, go for walks, go talk to your grandma, go, you know what I'm saying? The total opposite of watching HCG vlogs. That works too. Depends on your frame of mind and sometimes the day, the time of the month, you know, what you need may differ. You can do mop things. You know, Dr. Simeon's diet works. Don't get me wrong. It's a little bit hard to stick to, though. I think everybody should do it round one, at least. And then start playing around with what works for you. First thing I recommend trying out is mixing vegetables. It just makes life better. A lot of people put something in their coffee. Some count it, some don't. Sugar-free coffee creamers, or a little heavy whipping cream, or a little almond milk, or a little coconut milk, those kind of things. That makes some people happy. I personally drink diet sodas. I didn't my first round. I can't remember if I did round 2 or not. But that was one of the first things I mean, I can go a long time without eating if I have a big icy Diet Coke with me. So, Chocolate Delight. A lot of people make Chocolate Delight. It's high calorie, but there are theories and research on the benefits of coconut oil and how it's digested differently and everything. You just have to read it and decide for yourself if it's something you want to try. Also, instead of making Chocolate Delight, you can, like, fry your meat in coconut oil, that kind of thing. We're talking a teaspoon or a tablespoon. Some people do 2 tablespoons a day of coconut oil. So, or MCT oil, which is medium chain triglyceride oil. Similar to coconut oil. I don't think it gets solid at room temperature, though. I've never bought that. I buy both the virgin coconut oil for when that coconut flavor is okay in my cooking, and I also buy the cheap Luana Walmart coconut oil. I know it's not as healthy for you, but it doesn't have that coconut flavor, and sometimes I don't want that coconut flavor, you know? I like coconut, but I get tired of coconut. So, anyway, and then another thing you can go do is go buy you some new clothes. You know, something that'll motivate you. Buy something slightly... Hold on, baby. Sometimes something a little too tight can be very motivating. This one?
Okay.
She's watching YouTube videos, phonics videos, like the alphabet and nursery rhymes and stuff like that. She loves that. Too bad I can't move my camera. It's clamped onto my monitor, but or I'd show you. Okay, so that's the first 3. You progress in there. And at some point in your round, most people will go to, hey, you know what? This is getting tough. I'm a little bit unhappy. I want to eat something, or I'm stalled, or I have other stressors in my life, and it's okay to get there. Most people can handle a day or 2, but if you don't do something, or something doesn't improve to get you back into at least okay, you know, something's got to give. Don't stay. Don't stay here, or even worse, here, for more than a few days before ending a round. And I'll tell you why. It's because you will cheat. I mean, it's just, I've seen it happen over and over again. You'll be unhappy, and just one day you'll go, bah! And for some reason on this particular diet, on phase 2, a cheat is worth like a 5-day cheat on other diets. It's crazy. You're better off to cut your losses, literally, end the round, and move on to where you have more freedom, can deal with stress if that's what's happening, can add more foods if that's what you need. Just saying. So, another thing I want to point out, that when you're here in gone too far, it's different for everybody. But how long does it take for you to get back to good? For me, it's not a couple of days. I just don't, I can go from tough back to good, but once I've gone too far, it takes a lot longer. It's just not worth it. Anyway, quick update on me. I'm on round 6, day 31. I was 189.6 today. I had hit 189.2 on day 27. 189.2 is the lowest I've ever gotten in my adult life. I hit it once at the end of a round. I guess it was round 5. It was in May. I hit it once. It was my LIW. I immediately popped back up, and it didn't stick at all. So I was very happy to see that. But then I've gone in the 189s and 190. Kaylee, my goodness, girl. I can't do a video. No explaining to a 2-year-old what you're doing, right? So, for the last 5 days, I've been either 189 point something or 190 point something, and it's driving me nuts. And I'm really hoping to be, 188 anything tomorrow. If not, and maybe even if, I'm going to do an apple day tomorrow. I haven't done an apple day since round 1 that I can remember. I had notes on my first apple day, and I did it because I had mysteriously gained, in P2, mysteriously gained 1.4 pounds one day, and I was mad, so I did the apple day. And all I lost was the exact same 1.4 pounds, so I'm not sure it did any good. But I'm going to try it. I have some cute little tiny jazz apples, and I've never had a jazz apple, so I'm looking forward to trying those. And we'll see. I'm going to end this phase of this round. This round is the weirdest round. I'm going to end the day before Thanksgiving. My boys are out of town, and my husband and I really would like to go on a date, so we're going to do that. And then there's Thanksgiving the next day, which shouldn't be too bad, because the thing I look forward to the most at my family's Thanksgiving is the brisket, and we're having Thanksgiving at my husband's family the next day. And they're having sugar-free pumpkin pie and turkey and ham, I think. And, you know, I'll probably eat a few bites of sweet potatoes and, not sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes. And, you know, they usually have stinky rolls, those bacon served ones. Not worth it. But, I'll be okay. I'm not going to go overboard. At least I don't think so, unless something just extravagant, life-altering dessert gets put in front of me or something. I don't plan on doing P3. I should, but I choose not to. I choose to live some life this week. So, I don't know exactly when I'm going to start back on the diet. I have tentatively scheduled for December 3rd. I'm going to do some low-carb days in there and have some good time in there too. And we'll see how I feel and how I'm doing. It's another planned interruption. I had one over Halloween. And then I'm going to get back on and do about 2 weeks more of VLCDs in December, because I'm going to gain over Thanksgiving. I gain easily. And I'm going to want to lose it again in December. And I'm going to do the same kind of thing. I'm going to take another interruption over Christmas. And I'm going to get back on it in January until I get back down to 185 or less. And then I'm going to do a proper P3 like I've never done before. Actually, I've done close. And I'm going to try to stabilize. Really stabilize. And then I probably won't diet for a while, because I would have dieted for the better part of October, November, December, and January. So that's just my tentative schedule. Here's Kaylee. Come here, girl. Come here. Come say hi to my friends. Say hi. It's late at night. Oh, you're going to show them that side of you, huh? Yeah, she can be a little pill. Say hi. Say bye-bye. Can you say Happy Thanksgiving? Okay, bye.